Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. We're going to be doing it with my I Am deck. Every card in this deck is full of positive affirmations, wonderful things that we can say about ourselves in order to change the character of our experience. Yeah, so I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning, Dan, coming in from Buford. Good morning, Lauren, coming in from Cumming. Good morning, Shauna. I know you're probably over at your place. Nicole, wonderful to see you on the wake up call this morning. And good morning, Pepper. Pepper's coming in from Twitch. Wonderful to see everybody here today. Indeed, it is Monday. It is the first day of the week, or of the work week, I should say. And we are about to go out and really just we're going to run into people in different contexts today. And so let's have some fun. Let's pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card that we pull, and then we're going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do that, good morning, Amanda. Nice to see you here this morning as well, and also everybody else who hasn't yet left a comment. Leave a comment. Let me know you're here. But anyway, I'm going to ask you guys if you are the affirmation on the card. We're going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation, and we're going to be invoking those through that very powerful pair of words. I am. The word I, the name I, is the name that we all answer to, and not just answer to whenever other people call it, but answer to it when we are talking to ourselves. And so, the fact is that I is a very, very powerful name. Good morning, Armando. Wonderful to see you here today. Anyways, so yeah, let's pull a card off the top of the deck today. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. We're going to respond out loud together. I am. And then we are going to go over that affirmation. So let's have some fun. Pull a card and say that today I am helpful. I am helpful. I recognize and support genuine needs. So I am helpful. I recognize and support genuine needs. Are you helpful? You are helpful. You recognize and support genuine needs. And I'm going to write that down in the comments. I encourage you to do the same thing. I am helpful. I recognize and support genuine needs. Amanda beat me to it. Of course you did. But indeed, we are helpful people today. We do recognize and we support genuine needs. There's a book called When Helping Hurts, and it is on the bookshelf of pretty much every do-gooder that I've ever met, as they were doing their various do-goody stuff. And the book about When Helping Hurts basically talks about how help, when it's improperly applied, actually hurts the recipient and hurts the giver more than it actually helps anybody. And basically, the book itself, it basically talks about how we have to make sure that when we are helping people, that they actually need the help, and also that our help is not enabling the people who receive the help to continue to wallow in whatever it was that got them to the place of requiring our help in the first place. Help is such a very powerful thing. And when we recognize that there are genuine needs around us, and when we are willing to support those genuine needs, then we are helping effectively. It is, good and effective help is all about helping people in a way that they cannot help themselves. And just bringing our resources to bear in a way that the folks who receive our help could otherwise not do it. I think about the most helpful things that people have ever done for me, and these helpful things have not been a burden to the person who is helping me, but at the same time were incredibly beneficial to me and didn't actually hurt the person who was helping me. And I think about the help that the times that I've been helpful to other people, and that it's been very effective help. It's always been something that to me was trivial. To me, it wasn't a big deal. It was, I had some resource that the person I was helping didn't have. be that a monetary resource, a time resource, a connections resource. It doesn't really matter. The fact is that I had it and they didn't have it, and I was willing and happy and able to give it, and they were able to gratefully receive it. And in the end, we were both able to have have our own life choices edified through that help. And so I am helpful today. You are helpful as well. We recognize and support genuine needs. And so the first step is to recognize, which means that we need to be empathetic toward the folks around us. We need to recognize, we need to understand that there are genuine needs, that people really do need stuff. And whether they're asking for it or not, the fact is that they still need it. Some of the most wonderful, effective help that I have ever received in my life has come from people who recognized that I needed something. I didn't ask for the help. I didn't think that I didn't really think that I needed the help, or perhaps my pride was getting in the way of asking for the help. But for whatever reason, I wasn't asking for it. But somebody else recognized that I had a genuine need, and they supported that genuine need. And boy was I grateful for that. Boy was I surprised and happy when somebody was able to come through for me in a way that I wasn't really asking for the help. And that is really a gift in and of itself. When we recognize that somebody else has a genuine need, whether or not we support them in that genuine need, we give them a gift of recognizing who they are. We give them a gift of recognizing that they could use a hand. And perhaps we have the ability to do something about it. Perhaps we have the ability to leverage some resource that we have that they don't have. But even if we don't, even if we don't have the ability to directly help them, we do have the ability to recognize their pain, to recognize their hurt, and in doing so, validate them as a human being. And when we do that, that is the very first step to supporting that genuine need. Problems are not solved by throwing money at them. Problems are solved when people who care recognize and support the people who need the help. And so you are helpful today. Just consider all the people that you have helped in your life. Consider all the people that have helped you. Consider how the people who have helped you have oftentimes not wanted any reward for their helping. They just had the ability to help, and so they helped. So I am helpful today. You are helpful too. And we recognize and support genuine needs. So I want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to the wake up call this morning. It is another wonderful week. Pepper is linked our Twitch channel. So in case you guys don't know, that I am starting to migrate toward Twitch. For those of you who aren't aware, Twitch is a live stream first channel, or a live stream first social network. So most of you guys catch me on Facebook. Facebook is a wonderful platform because everybody's on it, but it is not necessarily appropriate for live streaming. And so I'm just starting to move my presence over to Twitch, which is specifically designed for live collaboration, and specifically designed for live streaming. So it has all the tools necessary for doing that. So you can go check it out over there at twitch.tv/Global Domination LLC. And Global Domination Enterprises is the name of my Twitch channel. And we are here to take over the world. And that is exactly what we are doing. We are taking over the world, not with violence, not with coercion, but we're taking over the world by recognizing and supporting the genuine needs of the people in it. Because we are helpful, and that's what we do. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll be back with another one of these wake-up calls. But until then, this is your daily reminder that you are a helpful person, that you have helped me in ways that are more innumerable than I could ever count, and oftentimes probably without even realizing it. I hope that I'm able to be helpful to you as well. I hope that whenever we talk, that it's clear that I recognize and support any needs that you have that I know about. And that that you feel comfortable, if necessary, to reach out to me and ask me for my support if I haven't noticed that you need it begin with. So I am helpful today. You are helpful as well. And so let's go out and recognize and support the genuine needs of the people around us. I'll return tomorrow at 9 a.m. with another one of these wake-up calls. Until then, I love you. I appreciate you. I think you're an amazing person. And I will talk to you tomorrow at 9. Until then. Aloha from paradise.